Hey guys, hello and welcome to this new lecture of Mathematics Part 1. As you know that we are continuing practice set 3.4 and you can see the question number 4 here. Let us read it so that we can solve it in a very easy manner. There is an auditorium with 27 rows of seats. 20 seats in the first row, 22 seats in the second row, 24 seats in the third row, and so on. So in all we have given the number of seats in the first 3 rows, and we can continue in this way. Means we can see that there are 2 additional seats in the next row. Okay, find the number of seats in the 15th row and find total number of seats in the auditorium. How many total number of seats are there in an auditorium? So we have to find out 2 things here. We can easily understand it with the help of a diagram. See here, suppose this is the stage of an auditorium and the shape of the auditorium is like this. Means this is the top view of the auditorium. You can see the top view here. This is the first row. Suppose this is the first row. In the first row there are 20 seats. In the second row of the auditorium, these are the rows of seats. There are 22 seats in the second row, 24 seats in the third row, and so on. There are so many rows. In all there are total 27 rows that we have given in the very first sentence. You can see here, there is an auditorium with 27 rows of seats. Means these rows are total 27. Now what is mean by row? Means the horizontal lines of seats. That is called row. First row, second row, third row, and this is the 27th row. Now which 2 things we have to find out? We have to find out the number of seats in the 15th row. Maybe the 15th row may be here. Like just like here is the first row, this is second row, this is third row. Maybe here is a 15th row. And what is the number of seats here that we have to find out? And the second thing that we have to find out is the total number of seats. Means how many number of seats are here in the auditorium. So dear students, let us write first what is the number of seats in each row. Number of seats in each row is, first row is 20 seats, then 22 seats, then 24 seats, and so on. Means you can say that next means 4th row will have 26 number of seats. So in this way there are number of seats, and this is a sequence. You can see it is a sequence, but we have to verify whether it is an AP or not. So common difference, if we find out the common difference between these terms, that is D, we can see that 24 minus 22 means T3 minus T2 gives us 2 answer. Again, if we subtract T1 from T2, we get 22 minus 20 is equal to 2. So common difference D is 2 here, and which is a constant. And what we have learned, when in a sequence the common difference is constant, means again the same number is coming here, then we can say that the given sequence is an AP. So the number of seats in each row is an arithmetic progression. It is an AP. So if it is an AP, then what we have to find out, let us write it in a symbolic form. We have to find out the number of seats in 15th row, means we have to find out the 15th term in this sequence. The 15th term will give us the number of seats in a 15th row. And the second thing, the total number of seats in an auditorium, means there are in all total 27 rows, and if we find the sum of all the seats in all 27 rows, it gives us the total number of seats in an auditorium. Means we have to find out here as 27 also. If there are 27 rows, Sum of all the 27 terms gives us the number of seats in the auditorium. So these two things we have to find out. Dear students, first we are going to find out T15. So the formula for T15 that we are going to use here is Tn is equal to A plus in bracket n minus 1 into D. Okay, now let us put the value of n, A and D. You can see here the first term is A is 20 here. D that we have to find out, we have already find it out and it is 2. N is here 15 because we are going to find out T15. So T15 is equal to A is 20 plus in bracket the value of n we have taken here 15 minus 1 as it is into D. The common difference is 2. Now let us solve this. 20 plus this bracket will be solved first. 15 minus 1 is 14 and this multiplied by 2 as it is. So 14 into 2. So this multiplication will be done first. 20 plus 14 2s are 28 and therefore 20 plus 28 is 48 and this is T15 means this is the first answer. Means in the 15th row of that auditorium there are 48 seats. We can write here 48 seats. In the 15th row there are 48 seats. So this is our first answer. Second thing that we have to find out is S27. It means that the total number of seats in the auditorium. And for finding S27, we have to use formula Sn is equal to n upon 2 in bracket twice A plus in bracket n minus 1 into D. This is the formula for Sn. Now here the value of n is 27. So we can write here S27 is equal to 27 upon 2 in bracket 2 multiplied by A. A is first term is 20 plus in bracket value of n is here taken 27 minus 1 into D is 2. See the common difference, D is 2 here. Now let us solve this so that we can get the value of total number of seats in the auditorium. So 27 is not divisible by 2 because it is an odd number. So it will be as it is 27 upon 2 in bracket 22 is 40 plus 27 minus 1 26 into 2. Now if we solve this 27 upon 2 will be as it is in bracket 26 2s are 52 52 plus 40 it becomes 92. So we can directly write here multiplied by 92. This bracket has an answer 92. First multiplication and then addition. Now here 92 is divisible by 2. So we can divide 92 by 2. 27 will remain as it is into 2 4s are 8. Remains 1. 1 on 2 on 1 becomes 12. 2 6 are 12. Now this multiplication will give us the total number of seats in the auditorium. So how to do this multiplication? 46 multiplied by 27. 7 6 are 42 carry 4. 7 4s are 28. 28 plus 4 32. 0 will be here. 2 6 are 12. 2 carry 1. 2 4s are 8 plus 1 9. Now this addition will give us 2. 2 plus 2 4, 9 plus 3 12. So there are 1242 seats in the auditorium. So this is our second answer. How many seats are there in the, find the total number of seats in the auditorium, and that answer is there are total 1242 seats in the auditorium. So there are total two answers, two questions were asked in the question there. The first one is 15th term is what is the number of seats in the 15th row? That answer is 48 seats. And what is the total number of seats in the auditorium? That answer is 1242 seats. Is that clear, students? Okay, dear students, now let us see question number 5. Kargil's temperature. Kargil is the name of a place. Kargil's temperature was recorded in a week from Monday to Saturday. From Monday to Saturday means there are in all total 6 days. Okay. All the readings were in AP. Means whatever the readings were taken from Monday to Saturday were in arithmetic progression. The sum of the temperature on Monday and Saturday was 5 degrees Celsius more than the sum of temperature of Tuesday and Saturday. See, this is one condition given here. There is another condition given if temperature of Wednesday was negative 30 degrees Celsius. Means the temperature of Wednesday is given. Okay, one day temperature is given. Then find the temperature of other 5 days. Means if there are total 6 days out of which one day temperature is given. So we have to find out the temperature of remaining 5 days. Excluding Wednesday. Other 5 days that we have to find out the temperature on those days. Okay. So dear students, first of all we are going to consider the temperatures in all the 6 days in terms of A and D. If they are in AP. So let us write first all readings means all temperatures are in arithmetic progression. And if they are in arithmetic progression means we can consider them. So let the temperatures from Monday to Saturday. How can we consider them? Suppose if I consider the first day temperature means the temperature on Monday is A minus 3D. The next term will be A minus 2D. See the terms in AP can be considered like this. There are total 6 days and we are going to consider the temperatures of days from Monday to Saturday respectively. A minus 3D, A minus 2D, A minus D. Then next will be A plus D and A plus 2D. See, these are the temperatures of 6 days that we have considered in terms of A and D. A is a first term of AP that we don't know here. D means common difference of AP that also we don't know here. We have given only the temperature of Wednesday. So which temperature is of Wednesday? You can see here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So this temperature is given means we have given the value of A minus D. And that value is negative 30 degrees Celsius. Okay. Now remaining 5 temperatures means Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. Those temperatures we have to find out. So once we get the values of A and D here, we can find out the temperatures of all days. So we are going to use the second condition first. So we can write here by second condition. So that second condition in the example is given the temperature of Wednesday means Wednesday temperature is A minus D is equal to negative 30. Give it as equation number 1 because we are going to use that equation. This is the temperature of Wednesday and that is given negative 30 degrees Celsius in the example. Now, the first condition that we are going to use here now, let us read it. The sum of the temperatures on Monday and Saturday. See the temperatures of Monday and Saturday. Sum means their addition. So A minus 3D plus A plus 2D. This is the sum of temperatures of Monday and Saturday. Was means you can give the equal sign here. Was 5 degrees Celsius more than the sum of temperature of Tuesday and Saturday. Tuesday's temperature is A minus 2D and Saturday's temperature is A plus 2D. So their sum and this addition is 5 degrees Celsius more means what you can write here? The sum of Tuesday and Saturday's temperature plus 5 degrees Celsius. See here we can write here Tuesday temperature A minus 2D plus Saturday's temperature A plus 2D and 5 degrees Celsius more means you can add plus 5. I repeat again, see here. The sum of the temperatures on Monday and Saturday is 5 degrees Celsius more than the sum of temperature of Tuesday and Saturday. So I hope that you must have understood what I have written here just by reading the condition given, and whatever we have written here, using that we have get equation. We have got equation here. Okay. Now let us solve it. How to solve? You can see here a plus a becomes 2a. It becomes 2a. Minus 3d plus 2d, it becomes minus 1d, means only minus d, is equal to, on the right hand side you can see negative 2d and positive 2d will be cancelled. A plus a becomes 2a again, and plus 5 will be as it is. See here how it has shortened. Now this 2a will comes to the left side and becomes minus 2a. As it is positive on the right hand side, what will be the next step? 2a minus 2a minus d is equal to 5. Again here positive 2a and negative 2a will be cancelled. What remains here? Negative d is equal to 5. It means d is equal to negative 5. Means negative sign of d is shifted to the right hand side. Therefore the value of d becomes negative 5. So this value of d will be helpful to us for finding the temperatures of all the days, means 6 days. But for that we need a also. The value of a is required here. So if we put the value of d in equation 1, we get the value of a. So let us write here, putting value of d in equation number 1. So let us put a minus d, means a minus. The value of d is negative 5, so we are going to write it inside the bracket. When two sign comes closer, you should put a bracket and one side should be inside the bracket. Is equal to negative 30. So the next step will be, when we solve this bracket, negative becomes positive. So a plus 5 is equal to negative 30. If this positive 5 is shifted to the right side, it becomes negative 5. So the next step will be a is equal to minus 30 minus 5. And minus 30 minus 5 becomes negative 35. So the value of a is equal to negative 35. So the values of a and d you can clearly see here, and using these two values we are going to find out the temperatures of all days. You don't need to find the temperature of Wednesday only, because it is already given in the example. Only remaining 5 days, means Monday, Tuesday, then Thursday, Friday and Saturday. So let us find out temperature of Monday. Temperature of Monday. And that temperature is a minus 3d. So a minus 3d means the value of a is negative 35 minus 3 in bracket d. The value of d is negative 5. So if we solve this, minus 35 will be as it is. Negative 3 into negative 5 becomes positive 15. And you know, minus 35 plus 15 means there will be subtraction because one number is negative. 35 minus 15 becomes 20. And the sign of bigger number is negative. So the answer is negative 20 degrees Celsius. This is the temperature of Monday, our first answer. Now the temperature of Tuesday. Temperature of Tuesday is a minus 2d. A minus 2d. Value of a is negative 35. Minus 2 in bracket, the value of d is negative 5. Every time you have to see here and here the values of a and d. Okay. Negative 35 will be as it is. Negative 2 into negative 5, positive 10. Again here one number is negative, other is positive, so there will be subtraction. 35 minus 10 becomes 25, and the sign of bigger number is negative. So negative 25 degrees Celsius. This is the temperature of Tuesday, means second day. Now we don't have to find out the temperature of Wednesday. We can write it directly. Temperature of Wednesday. We don't need to write it also, because we have to find out only the temperature of 5 days, whatever the remaining. So the next is temperature of Thursday. So the temperature of Thursday is here A, and the value of A is negative 35. So you can write it directly, negative 35 degrees Celsius. We get it directly without any calculation. Okay. Now the next is temperature of Friday. Now Friday is A plus D. A plus D means negative 35 plus in bracket negative 5. Negative 35 plus in bracket negative 5. So if we solve this, plus minus becomes minus, and minus 35 and minus 5, it becomes negative 40 degrees Celsius. So that is the temperature of Friday. Negative 40 degrees Celsius is the temperature on Friday. And the last one, the temperature on Saturday. Temperature of Saturday. Now it is A plus 2D. A plus 2D. The value of A is negative 35 plus 2 in bracket. The value of D is negative 5. So negative 35 will be as it is, plus minus. Product of two positive and negative is negative. 2 5s are 10. Minus 35 minus 10, there will be addition, and the answer will be negative because bigger number is negative. So negative 45 degrees Celsius. Negative 45 degrees Celsius is the temperature on Saturday. So in this way we get the temperatures of remaining 5 days. Temperature of Monday, temperature of Tuesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. You can see total all the underlines are given here. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 answers are here. So I hope that you must have understood the example. Just read the conditions properly. What is given, what we have to find out. Just understand, but just by reading the example, and you get the idea how to solve it. This is very important. This is the heart of the problem. Okay. Okay, dear students, you can see the 6th example is here. On the World Environment Day, tree plantation program was arranged on a land which is triangular in shape. In the first row, there is one tree. In the second row, there are 2 trees. In the third row, you can see there are 3 trees, and so on. Means in the consecutive rows, you can see the 4 trees, 5 trees. As the number of row increases, the number of trees are also increasing. So what we have to find out? Find the total number of trees in 25 rows. If in this land there are 25 rows, then how many number of trees are there in the 25 rows? So if we talk in a symbolic form, what we have to find out? We have to find out the sum of the trees in all the rows. All rows means 25 rows. So we have to find out S25, sum of all the trees in the land. Sum of all the trees in each row. So dear students, what we have given here, first we are going to write that the number of trees, in each row is, you can see here, first row has 1 tree, second row has 2 trees, third row has 3 trees, fourth row has 4 trees and so on. So you can see the consecutive rows has 1 tree more. There is a common difference of 1. So we can write here common difference between the terms, that is D, is equal to 1, with first term A is also equal to 1. You can see the first term in this arithmetic progression is 1. It is an arithmetic progression because the common difference is constant. See here, 4 minus 3 is 1, 3 minus 2 is 1, 2 minus 1 is 1. So common difference is constant. So the given sequence is an AP. It is an AP, arithmetic progression. And with first term, A is equal to 1. Now what we have to find out here? We have to find out S25. Means the total number of trees in 25 rows. All the 25 rows possesses trees, and what is the number of trees in all the 25 rows? So sum of all the 25 terms. So for finding S25, we have to write the formula for Sn, and that formula is n upon 2 in bracket 2a plus in simple bracket n minus 1 into d square bracket complete. So this is the formula. Don't forget this formula. Whenever you have to find out the sum of the terms, you should remember this formula. Okay. Now let us put the values. Sn means here S25. If we take the value of N25 here, we have to put the value of N25 here also. Okay. And here also. Now the value of N is 25 upon 2 inside the bracket. 2 into A means 2 into 1 because the value of A is 1 here, plus in bracket N is 25 minus 1 into D. The value of D is also 1. Common difference is 1. Now let us solve this. Here you can see 25 is an odd number, so it is not divisible by 2. It will remain as it is, 25 upon 2 in bracket 2 ones are 2 plus 25 minus 1 becomes 24 into 1 will be as it is. Now this product will be first and then addition. Next step is 25 upon 2 in bracket 2 plus 24 ones are 24, 24 plus 2, it becomes 26. So we can directly write here 26. The answer of this bracket is 26. How? 24 ones are 24, 24 plus 2 becomes 26. Now this 26 is divisible by 2, so we can divide this 26 by 2. 25 will be as it is, and 26 upon 2 will become 13. 2 ones are 2 and 2 threes are 6. So 13 is the answer of this division. Now let us multiply these two numbers so that we get the value of S25. So 25 threes are 75, 5 carry 7, 25 ones are 25 plus 7 becomes 32. So 325 is the answer, means the total number of trees in 25 rows in that triangular land is 325. So we can write the last line here. Therefore, the total number of trees in 25 rows is 325. So this is our answer. Is that clear, dear students? So all these examples are very simple. Just one thing is needed. Just read the problem very carefully. Try to understand what is given, the meaning of the example, and then write what is given, what we have to find out in a symbolic form so that you get the idea for a formula. Once you put the values there and do the calculation properly, you get the final answer. So revise all these problems, write them in your notebook, try to solve them in as yourself. Okay?